I have never lied against anyone. If I don't know, I will say I don't know. Dele Farotimi says. He said he has never lied against anyone, and if he doesn't know, he will say he doesn't know. That's a very good one. He just said it yesterday when after he got home, because I know he was released yesterday from the prison custody back to his house. So, but my own is in Nigeria. You know, one, it depends on how you say what you know, and the evidence you have to back up what you know as you say it. That is just the only problem. Because there are a lot of evil going on in Nigeria, but it's difficult to produce evidence to back them up. But everybody knows. Everybody have the knowledge that things are bad, and these are the people that are perpetuating this evil and corruption in Nigeria. But it's just that, laying hand on documented or even kind of evidence to face them is the case. And even when you have the evidence, they own the law court, they own the judiciary, they own the legislature, they own the executives, they own the security agencies, they own everything. Okay, so even when you have evidences, they will tell you your evidence is not correct, and a corrupt judge will sit down and tell you that your evidence you tendered is not correct or does not substantiate the matter or is not relevant. I'm telling you. So it becomes very difficult to prove what you know, even with the evidence at your disposal. So, but delivery to me as an intelligent lawyer should know how best to handle this kind of thing. Like he has said that he has never lied against anyone, and if he doesn't know, he will say he doesn't know. So let's dive into the details to hear more from him. Dele Farotimi, a prominent public advocate and vocal critic of societal injustices, addressed his supporters following his recent release from the prison. So in a message shared in a video clip posted by human rights lawyer Chidi Odenkalo on his official X handle, formerly known as Twitter, Farotimi expressed gratitude to those who have supported him, and he also reaffirmed his commitment to his advocacy. The exact words of Farotimi said, "I am not unmindful of the sacrifices that you have made to be here today. May the grace of God find and locate you wherever you are." That's a good one. He further added that it is not an easy journey when you are fighting evil. But some years back, before I started the journey, God told me very clearly that once He has spoken twice, have I heard. In my public advocacy, in my fights and wars against this evil empire that we all live in, I have never lied against anyone. If I don't know, I will say I don't know, he stated. And that is very good. So this is Farotimi's statement after he arrived at his house yesterday, after he gained freedom from the Ekiti prison custody, and then he got home. He's able to appreciate everyone that participated in his release and getting his freedom, especially Peter B, who did a bit of the leg work. Okay, so that was a very good one for him, at least to have recognized that people came out to fight for his release, and he appreciated them. I think that should go down well with all his supporters, all the supporters of truth and justice in Nigeria. And he has said, of course, no going back in his fight against corruption, against this, corrupt entity that we're living in. That is it. He said he will continue to fight. That is it. The struggle continues, according to Showore. All right. And right now, he's saying that he has never lied against anyone. If he doesn't know, he will say he doesn't know. And that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, I know that some people will come against him here, and some people will also speak for him. Let's dive into the comment section. It's always an interesting session to get people's view. Somebody say you are just another psycho. Comment too much weed. Can you imagine? You are calling this kind of person a psycho. Don't worry, because you're enjoying the life that you're living in this kind of corrupt entity. Okay? Somebody say your comment is insulting. You should apologize or withdraw it. You are one of the supporters of evil and who want our society to remain a scum. Exactly. Anybody calling a Farotimi a psycho obviously is supporting evil in the country. Now another person is saying you are shocked that some people are not chronic liars like you. It is possible and it's a good thing for everyone to emulate, including myself, because I wish I could say this boldly. Exactly. Farotimi has said boldly that he does not lie, and somebody is trying to, echo that for him. So you are the ones with too much weeds, okay, that your demigod is finished. The truth will surely stand out. Delay the victor. Exactly. Exactly. So the thing here is that Daily Farotimi still have fun, and people will support him to continue to propagate the truth. So everything about some of you is all about politics and tribe. It shows how myopic some of you truly are, still continuing to make noise online. Can you imagine? A lawyer said he is never lied. He has never lied. You are an epitome of liar. Can you imagine? It took every lawyer lies, or it took every lawyer that will accept a case they know they will not win, and then they'll go and lie in the court. It is every lawyer you can buy. No, now. And somebody said, then you are a real liar. No human should ascribe righteousness to himself. It's either you did it consciously or otherwise. You are just an arrogant. Can you imagine that? Just insulting the guy, but the guy has said his own. It means that even they're charging him, he's not scared of whatever they're charging him for. Meaning that at the appropriate time, more evidences will be exhumed. And some say, why didn't you remember to write in your miserable book that Obi is a murderer for allowing medical workers to go on strike for full 13 months when he was governor? Do you have proof for that? You are just talking. So this one is trying to bring Obi into it now and bring Labour Party into it. That is not the issue. The issue is how can we make Nigeria better? How can we stop liars from ruling us and leading us? That is what he's trying to say here. I will believe you. I will believe in you and will always trust you. All political criminals, social media warriors can hate you for all I care, but the well-meaning Nigerians are behind you and God will continue to protect you. That's a very good prayer for Dele Farotimi there. This man is humble now. How do you know? He has just said what he has to say. Okay, and don't try to tell us that because he has been arraigned, therefore he is humble. No, somebody say humble as how? Slave like you won't understand what it means to be a great man. Of course, humble how? What happened? The guy knows what he's doing. For the truth he wrote or what? He has written something that, a lot of lawyers in Nigeria are not bold enough to write. And even those that have politicians that know the truth have, been cowed into their shell. They can't say it anymore. Some of them have been purchased with their political fraudulent money. It takes only a person with wisdom to understand Farotimi. I have not met him in person, but if our judges and co are like him, this country wouldn't have been, or probably would have been better than it is right now. Exactly. Exactly. So, but unfortunately, some people will not see reason with what Farotimi is saying or is doing. But because tribal bigotry, religious bigotry, and party bigotry has blinded some people and they won't see the truth anymore. And they have sold their conscience for small porridge. Quite unfortunate. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment over what the Farotimi has said.